Welcome to Naval Ventures. So today, আমি 2019 question paper discuss কৰিব লৈছো of the part continuity and differentiability. So let us begin. Okay, so last video আমি 2019 ৰে first part বুলি আমি এটা part বনাই য'ত আমি 3-4টা question discuss কৰিছো. So আজি আমি next question ৰ পৰা start কৰো. All right, so the first question, so ইয়াত আমাক দিয়া আছে y equals to half of cos inverse of air expression, so x is greater than equals to 0 and we are to find dy by dx. Simple. Okay, kintu yar eta important point ase that inverse trigonometric function amak dia ase. Inverse trigonometric function jodi tomak integrate differentiate koribo die, then amar yat agot sabo lagibo kenabake substitute hoy na x or thai variable or thai ami kiba substitute kori yak simplest form loke reduce koribo paru. Okay, and jodi noara then directly differentiate kori diba, but jodi yak aru simplification hoy then direct differentiation at nujua ke ami simplify kori jam. All right, let us start with given. Okay, so etia kotha tu hol yat substitution or provision hobone na substitution hobone no hobo completely nirbhor kore first year of ami ji trigonometric formula paiso hitu ami kiman bhalke jam. Okay, so complete substitution er formula upor esole etia jodi ami ya interior part to ami jodi mon koru ইয়াত গোটে ইন্টেৰিয়ৰ পাৰ্টটো আমাৰ জি ইয়াত বহি আছে তেতিয়া তুমি মন কৰিব পাৰা ইয়াত একচুয়ালি এটা ফৰ্মুলাৰ ফৰ্ম বনি আছে কি ফৰ্মুলাৰ ফৰ্ম বনি আছে এক মিনিট এদমি যদি চাব যাও কি ফৰ্ম বনি আছে সো হিয়াৰ আমি জানো cos twice x or formula which is equals to 1 minus 10 square x divided by 1 plus 10 square x. Okay, yar logot jodi tumi compare kora ei gote interior part kin swa 1 plus 1 minus something and 1 plus something. Okay, so identical hoy. So ekhini sai ami ebar ami eta indication pau that ami jodi a formula use koribo paru. Okay, so keneke use kori, so let us here eta kaam kora acha let to ami consider kora agore form to olop banai lo, then it will be better. So now, yeah, half of cos inverse 1 minus, yeah, mon kora amar whole square am jodi banabo bicharu, so 2 times of x to the power 3 by 2 di tomar whole square dibo lagibo, then only tumi yak paba 4x cube. Similarly 1 plus 2 times of x to the power 3 by 2 whole square ami dilo, then only yeah, right hand side of je ami cos or formula likhi doisu tar logot identically milibo. Okay, so now let us put 2 times of x to the power 3 by 2 type. Let us take tan theta. Okay, so that yeah formula le convert. All right, so then ami yat ki pam theta equals to tan inverse of 2x to the power 3 by 2. All right, etia ami sai lo that theta range ki hoy theta kod bohi ase hetu kor pora gom paba hetu tumi x or pora gom paba we have x dia ase greater than equals to 0 eta bostu mon kora x or only lower eta limit dia ase x 0 ke beshi but upper limit etu nai gorike tumi theta upper limit nupo only lower limit paba. Okay, so ji no hok pisot etu ami sam ami identify korilu kotha kini eta bostu mon kora x jodi greater than amar 0 hoy then x to the power 3 by 2 ki hobo it will be also greater than equals to 0 hoy na 2 times of x to the power 3 by 2 ki hobo eao 0 ki to beshi hoboi lagibo 2 di multiply jodi korisa. All right, so tar mane ami kobo paru ya tan inverse 2x to the power 3 by 2 ki hobo it will be greater than equals to tan inverse 0. Now inverse trigonometry video ami details of discuss korilu that yat symbol greater than equals to kyo thakile because tan inverse is an increasing function. Now tan inverse 0 মান 0, so so theta ami okol lower limit palu 0 ke beshi but upper limit ami nejano baru sao ite ki hoy baru. So yat ami now y equals to amak dia asile half times of cos inverse yat 1 minus ami yat pam tan square theta whole divided by 1 plus tan square theta hoy na nohoy. All right, so ami tan theta bohalu. Now let us use the formula. Yat ami jano cos inverse of yat tumi paba cos twice theta. Okay, now yat আমি cos inverse আৰু cos cancel কৰাকে twice theta কেতিয়া পাম যদিয়ে আমি তেতিয়াই পাম যদিয়ে আমি ইয়াৰ ৰেঞ্জ twice theta ৰেঞ্জ twice theta interval to মানে cos inverse or যদি range of থাকে if twice theta lies in the range of cos inverse x but ইয়াত তো আমাৰ upper limit দিয়া নাই lower limit দিয়া আছে so ইয়াত আমি confirmly ক'ব নোৱাৰো upper limit কি হ'ব but উপায় নাই we have to solve the question okay so ইয়াত আমি as theta greater than equals to 0 so twice theta will be greater than equals to 0 বুলি লিখি থৈছো যে twice theta 0 কেটো বেছি হৈ আছে এই কাৰণত আমি ক্যান্সেল কৰিছো alright so yat ami next pam jana hole theta which is again equals to tan inverse of 2 times of x to the power 3 by 2 alright now we can start our differentiation so differentiating with respect to x so ami pam yat dy by dx equals to jodi ami ddx koru yat ddx of tan inverse of 2x to the power 3 by 2 okay so simple formula tan inverse or ddx or 1 by 1 plus 2x to the power 3 by 2 whole square into ddx of 2 times of x to the power 3 by 2 okay alright so here ami ki pam jane hole 1 by 1 plus 4x cube and ddx korile ki paba 2 times of 3 by 2 okay here amar into choli ase x to the power half hoy jabo simple so finally ami yar result hota likhibo paru 3 eta thakibo 2 kat khabo root x tomar ala 1 by 4x cube okay so finally ami yar amar answer ei koribo alright let us move on to the next question so amak kole determine the set of all points of the function fx equals to x into mod x which is differentiable okay ইয়াৰ আমাক কলে এয়া ফাংশনৰ কোন কেটা পইণ্ট ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েবল সো প্ৰথম কথা এয়া ফাংশনৰ কোন কেটা পইণ্ট ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েবল হ'ব হেতু কোৰ পৰা বিচাৰিব obviously তাৰ ডোমেইনৰ পৰা we have to search all such point from the domain এয়া ফাংশনৰ ডোমেইন কি হ'ব alright let us start with given so given fx equals to x into mod x now what is the domain of the function now যিকোনো ফাংশনৰ ডোমেইন যদি বিচাৰিব তুমি যোৱা দেন আমি এয়া প্ৰপাৰ্টি ইউজ কৰিব পাৰো suppose f এটা ফাংশন ইয়াৰ ডোমেইন d1 g is a function ইয়াৰ ডোমেইন d2 then f into g the product of the function ইয়াৰ ডোমেইন কি হ'ব d1 intersection d2 the common region common part okay now ইয়াত আমাক দুটা ফাংশন কি দিয়া আছে এটা ক'ব পাৰা x identity function এটা ক'ব পাৰা modulus function both the function or domain hold all real numbers so all real number intersection all real number you will get all real numbers so here ami side ekebare likhiyo x belongs to all real number to indicate the domain so here ami gom palu that we have to search all such points je amar bisaibo dise from all the set of real numbers now so keneke bisara hob now first of all let us break this modulus function so monot thoka continuity and differentiability in fact calculus as a whole jodi sabujwa modulus function jodi ami break kori no duta bhagot ba teneke jodi ami yak algebraically break kori no then limit or kamot integration or kamot bahut help hoy ami pisot integration to sam that we have to break so keneke break kora hobo yak ami jodi mon koru ya amar jono modulus function or general expression to ki asile x when x greater than equals to 0 and minus x when x is less than 0 so first of all take these two parts z ami yat pai asu so x will be greater than equals to 0 and x less than 0 for that ami jodi sao mod x this part prothom part of mod x amak ki dibo x because x is greater than equals to 0 and in the second part mod x amak ki dibo minus x and the remaining x jono product hoy ase mod x or the remaining x will remain same it will not change because yar upor ami restriction kini apply nai kora we have applied only in mod x all right so ami yat then hole kobo paru our function is reduced to x square when x is greater than equals to 0 and minus x square where x is less than 0. Alright, so আমি ইয়াক function of দুটা ভাগে ভাগ separate কৰি লৈছো. Now if you remember how আমি continuity discuss কৰিছিলো তাৰ নিচিনা ইয়াক তুমি মন কৰা, we have to analyze the whole domain, that is a set of real numbers. মাজত আমাৰ এটা breaking point বহি আছে 0. So we have to analyze at each and every point of the domain. ইয়াত থকা যিমান পইণ্ট আছে ইয়াতো and এই ভাগত থকা যিমান পইণ্ট আছে ইয়াতো. You have to analyze whether the function is differentiable in each and every point. So কেনেকৈ কৰিব পাৰো? So let us take the help of some properties. Now this part, a part of which is less than x, you will get fx equals to minus x square, and this part which is greater than x, you will get x square. Alright, simply from the function আমি দেখিয়ে পাইছো. Alright, so now let us use some properties. মন কৰা, as fx equals to minus x square when x is less than 0, being a polynomial function is differentiable. Now remember, every polynomial function is differentiable for all real numbers. So আমি ক'ব পাৰো x minus x square being a polynomial function is differentiable when x is less than 0. Similarly, second part খিনি আমি ক'ব পাৰো okay. So same logic, polynomial function, it is differentiable. Now again, we have not taken the breaking point. I mean at breaking point to introduce kora nai kintu statement because that manually saboi lagibo. You have to check at x equals to 0 manually. So at x equals to 0, yak ami left hand derivative and right hand derivative use kori. So what is the symbol of left hand derivative? F dash 0 minus, and what is the formula? Limit x tends to 0 minus f of x minus f of 0 divided by x minus 0. Alright. Now we have to replace fx. Yat fx or ঠাইত কি বহিব? fx or ঠাইত আমি ইয়াত fx or expression বহাম. So x tends to 0 minus, that is you are going towards 0 from the left hand side. আমি left hand side দি 0 গৈ আছো. গতিকে কোনটো ভাগ বহিব? এয়া x less than 0 ৰ ভাগটো বহিব, হয় না নহয়? So that is minus x square, left hand side. So minus x square minus f of 0. তুমি যদি ফাংশনত directly 0 বহাই সোয়া then গম পাই যাবা কি পাবা. What is your fx? So আমি directly fx ওকে বহাব পাৰো, which is our x into mod x. ইয়াত যদি 0 বহাই দিয়া we will get 0, denominator x আছে. That means আমি ইয়াত পালো limit x tends to 0 minus minus of x, because x আৰু x কাট খাব. Alright, so finally আমি ইয়াত পাম equals to 0. So this is our left hand limit derivative, sorry. So right hand derivative আমি গুছি যাও. Right hand derivative, your symbol f dash 0 plus equals to limit x tends to 0 plus, same form, f of x minus f of 0 whole divided by x minus 0. Okay. Similarly, again আমি ইয়াত right hand derivative of fx or ঠাইত কি বহাম? So obviously তোমালোকে গম পালা that x square বহিব, because right hand side of right আছে minus 0 divided by x. Then again আমি ইয়াত পাম limit x tends to 0 plus x, হয় না? So that means you are going to get 0. But since our left hand derivative is equals to our right hand derivative, therefore f is differentiable at x equals to 0. Thus f is differentiable for all x belongs to real number. So complete domain of indifferentiable. Okay, so just basic concept to jodi clear thake iman tan proshno nohoy, ami tar modulus part to bhangi lolu prothom, and after that আমি ইয়াত property use কৰিছো, because complete real number আমাৰ discuss কৰিব লাগিছে. All right, okay, so let us go to the next and final question. All right, so ইয়াত আমাক দিয়া আছে y equals to the expression আমি লিখি পাই আছো, and this is your required issue. So যদি ভালকে আমি exercise practice কৰিছো, it is a question from the exercise. All right, so exercise of 5.7. But so I'm given this start karo. Okay, so this is our given. Now let us write the required to prove. required to show দিয়া আছে ইয়াত so this is our equation now looking at required to show we can say that amar ji given dia ase this y part you have to differentiate two times hoy na okay so d2y by dx to likhi ami gom palu dubar to differentiate koriboi lagibo all right let us start differentiating okay so ami ki pam left hand side of dy by dx right hand side of 3 times of ddx of cos of log x now 3 being constant ami agot as a product hoy disu plus 4 times of ddx of sin of log x okay bar so yat ki paba 3 into ddx of cos of log x minus sin of log x again ddx of log x will give us 1 by x plus 4 times of ddx of sin of log x cos of log x into ddx of log x you will get 1 by x so we are done differentiating first time but we have to differentiate one more time so eya hol amar first order derivative okay dy by dx now it ami ready holo to differentiate it second time but eta bostu mon kora the right hand side bahut heavy hoy ase okay because ya tumi divide form of 1 by x of I asa again sin log x cos log x so let us do one thing this x which is in the denominator okay let us multiply take common and multiply on the right hand side so yak ami right hand side or jodi multiply kori diu you will get x into dy by dx and the right hand side will be minus 3 times of sin of log x plus 4 times of cos of log x so this is your now new form okay right hand side ami potham now let us start differentiating from here yar pora differentiate koribole ami start koru okay so differentiating with respect to x now see in the left hand side of amar hata duta function ase two functions with product form so product form or formula jodi ami use koru so you will get x into the first function ami likhilu x and now into ddx of the second function so you will get d2y by dx2 because dy by dx of akko ebar ddx korile d2y by dx2 plus now second function dy by dx now we have written the second function here into ddx of first function that is 1 equals all right so this is your left hand side now what will be right hand side similarly minus 3 cos of log x same agor nisina into ddx of log x you will get 1 by x then plus 4 into minus sin of log x and again ddx of log x you will get 1 by x so finally left hand side all of sizzle ke likhu d2y by dx2 x into d2y by dx2 plus dy by dx all right now if we compare with the required to prove you will observe that ami yat amak yat total 3 term dia ase this term and this term and out of these three ami duta term ami d2y by dx2 and dy by dx actually appear hol but required to show x or square eta lagisil d2y by dx2 logo hoine and in dy by dx we need a x so kor pra paba he x yat mon kora we have that x in the denominator so let us cross multiply that x let us take common and take cross multiply also we can take minus as common so minus 1 by x common jodi lua you will get 3 times of cos of log x plus 4 times of sin of log x okay and now let us multiply that x on the right hand side so keep ami right hand side or jodi ami x multiply koru let us see so we will have x square d2y by dx2 plus x dy by dx equals to minus this part this is what this is nothing but y from 1 right from 1 we have this y so finally ami yat amar answer pabo so just bring this y on the left hand side you will get the required to show on. Alright, so this was our last question of 2019, and with that আমি end কৰিলো question paper of 2019. Okay, so if you are liking the video, then like কৰি যাবা video and subscribe যদি নাই কৰা for more videos, subscribe কৰি যাবা and hit the notification bell. Thank you.